Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to F6 Online Support Program. I'm your English teacher, Ms. Sayyida Rubana from APS Damyal. This is week 4. Here are the contents of today's lecture. Types of sentences, report writing, correction of errors, and the written task will be assigned to you. Let's start with the definition of a sentence. I read it for you. It is a set of words that is complete in itself, typically containing a subject and a predicate, conveying a statement, question, exclamation, or command, and consisting of a main clause and sometimes one or more subordinate clauses. Here, in this definition, there are many words used, for example, subject, predicate, statement, question, exclamation. I am going to explain them one by one. First of all, sentence is a combination of words conveying some meaning or sense. For example, I say, I play cricket. It's a complete sentence because it gives me a whole sense. And a sentence has basically two parts, subject and a predicate. Subject is basically the doer of the action, the performer of the action, and rest of the part of the sentence is predicate. Predicate, for example, I am going to the market. Here, I is the subject, and rest of the part, am going to the market, is predicate. Here, there are the statements, questions, exclamation, and command. So, it is basically the function of a sentence. What a sentence does, basically, it conveys a message. A message can be in the form of a statement. It can be interrogative. It can be exclamatory, or it can be an order. The main thing is that it consists of a main clause. Here the question arises, what a clause is. Students, clause basically is a sentence, but it must have a verb and a subject. So sentence is not only just a single clause, but it can be more than one and two clauses. Now let's start with the types of sentences. Here we have declarative sentence, imperative sentence, interrogative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and optative sentence. You can see the slides. There are 5. The first one is declarative. A declarative sentence is a sentence that states a fact. It gives you a piece of information. Such sentences are simple statements. They state, assert, or declare something. They're also called declarative sentences. They're also called affirmative. They are also called assertive because they assert and they affirm. So, for example, Parveen is a student. She lives in a big city. Here comes the imperative sentences. Imperative sentences basically are the sentences giving you a command, suggestion, request, or sometimes expresses a wish. For example, go to your room. It's an order. Please lend me your book. It's a request. Have a good time at the picnic. It's a wish. I think blue looks better on you. That is a suggestion. So imperatives are of different kinds. It can be advice, it can be order, it can be suggestion, it can be permission. Then comes interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentence is basically a sentence in which we ask some question or we ask a question. The word interrogative shows letter interrogate, word interrogate, that means interrogation of something. So you can investigate, you can ask. So what is your name? Where do you live? Why are you late? These are all interrogative. Next is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence is a sentence that expresses sudden or strong feelings such as surprise, wonder, pity, sympathy, or happiness or gratitude. We can remember this exclamatory with the key letter E. Exclamatory E leads you towards expression. Expression of what? Expressions of feelings. Feelings of what? Feelings of happiness, joy, sorrow, wonder, pity, sympathy, and gratitude. Okay, now examples are, what a shame. Oh, I'm tired. Hurrah, we won the game. I'm glad you came today. Now the last one is the operative sentences. Operative sentences are sentences that expresses a hope, wish, keen desire, or a prayer. An example is, I wish I were a princess. I were a princess. So here we can also quote the example like, he prayed to Almighty Allah, may you live long. Now next come report writing. This is another thing, report writing. Okay, what is a report? And we will see in this lecture why is a report written and to whom it is written. A report is a statement about something heard, seen, read, done, or a real thing. It is a written document from one person or a group to another person or a group. Here is the layout of the short formal report. You can see from here. At the right corner, at the top, we write date, then to whom we are writing and from whom this report is presented, then the subject, that is about which topic the report is being collected, then there is a salutation, there comes the main body of the report, that is the introduction, then main text, then the summary, then the conclusion, and the suggestions. And if any appendices are there, you also write them. So additional explanation and optional. So in the end, closing remark, that is your faithfully, and this is the format of the report. Here a sample writing is given to you, report writing is given to you. Here we see a college librarian has to report about the conditions of a college. You can read it out and you can get the clear idea how to write a report. Now here comes the correction of errors, the next topic. The correction of a paragraph needs complete knowledge of grammar. Students are advised to go to the grammatical section of the book. Here we have the errors in the use of tense, sometimes articles, prepositions, pronouns, and sometimes punctuation mistakes and sometimes spelling mistakes as well. Here a sample paragraph is given to you. You can see, if you agreed with me earlier, you would not have suffered thus. I gave you a chance to rise to heights of success by effort and wise planning, but you did not avail of the opportunity. Now I offer you other openings. Here the correction is also done. The first sentence, if you agreed with me earlier, you would have not have suffered thus. Here in this sentence we have two mistakes. One, the conditional type, three sentences here, so it should be the like this, if you had, and there must be if you had, not if you agreed with me earlier. If you had agreed aega with me earlier, you would and have suffered this, not thus. I gave you, here chance, before chance you must place the article, an article a. So I gave you a chance to rise to the heights of success by effort and wise planning. Full stop. But you did not avail yourself of the opportunity. Here, avail of yourself is missing. Yourself here is the pronoun added. To the opportunity, now I offer you an other opening, not the other opening. Right? So here the spelling mistakes are also there, the pronoun changes are there. So in this way you have to do the corrections. Here the task is assigned to you. You have to pick 2 to 3 pages from FBS ISC past papers and try to solve them. Then read the passage many times, identify the types of errors that can be found in the sentences within a paragraph, syntax and grammatical mistakes. Then written work is that you have to underline them and then write the passage correctly. Paragraph correction worksheets are available on the internet and for the beginners. Then for the intermediate and advanced levels. Apprise yourself with the format of report writing, refer suggestions, web link, read some sample reports from the internet and newspaper, note down salient features of the report writing before. That's all for today. Thank you.